All right, this is your brother Issachar coming at you with another lesson. First off, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ricans. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learn is truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing his word to the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwat that's listening and learning. Today's video is going to be entitled Fear and Rebuke. Now, I got inspired to do this lesson because of listening to the apostles the past few days, especially Apostle Tahar. He bring out a few videos, and even at their most recent camp, he was talking about how everybody needs to get more diligent within this truth. Everybody needs to be more on fire. Everybody needs to do what they need to do so they can make their calling and their election sure. And of course, whenever you listen to Apostle Tahar, you know, he gives it to you straight, man. He doesn't have any chasers or anything like that. He just lets you know, like, look, man, if you out here bullshitting, you ain't gonna make it, pretty much, you know. And you know, and for the most part, you know, all of the brothers are like that, you know. All of the brothers will bring out videos and let you know if you're doing something wrong and everything like that. And that's why I wanted to speak on it, because you know, it's a lot of people out here that don't have the fear of the Most High, and they don't like to be rebuked. You know, they were bringing out examples, of course, like ICR with Nazariah. They speak about Nate and everything like that. You know, they speak about all of these people, and they just like, look, man, you know, you going off, you doing this, you doing that. And if you keep doing what you're doing, pretty much, man, you're going to lead yourself into your own damnation. And I remember when watching a video from the brother from the Chicago camp, Shapaya, because he made a video about Nazariah last year actually. He made a video about him or whatever, because they popped up, and you know, he was bringing it straight to him, you know, bringing that straight fire, and pretty much was like, look, man, you know, I'm making this video out of love, hoping that you'll repent from your ways so then you can have a chance to make it, you know. Because of all of the things and the history that they have, you know, those two brothers were tight and everything like that. And you already know, if you were close with somebody, and then you see them start to become a bug out and do certain things, you just be like, damn, man, you know, me and you supposed to make it together. All of us are supposed to make it together. We building up this brotherhood and everything like that. And one of my closest, you know, brothers fell out, you know, and one of the things that I always think about, I just be like, man, look, you know, we got to have that fear, and we got to be ready for correction, man. You know, these brothers make these videos for edification, and this is the best love that you can receive. You know, they always say tough love is the best love, man. You know, sometimes you can't be all, you know, nice or whatever and hoping somebody comes around. Sometimes you just got to step in their face and just be like, look, man, you tweaking. Stop tweaking. Get better. And that's why I want to make this video. And, you know, it's definitely perfect on this day, because right now we're in the Day of Atonement. And this whole day is about us afflicting our souls, you know, our spirits. So then, you know, we can show Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai that we are preparing ourselves for him. We trying to do our best for him. We're putting ourselves through this affliction for him. So then we can become closer to becoming part of the elect, you know. We doing this so we can show you how about Shem Yahweh Shai that we actually believe in him, we fear him. And in the midst of this day, while this whole day is going on, while you're doing your fast and everything like that, you know, we supposed to be spiritual. We supposed to be thinking about all things related to the truth. We supposed to be doing that every day anyway. But today, you know, it's a high holy day. So we're supposed to be even closer to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right. And one of the things that we should be thinking about is us fearing the Most High and us receiving correction. If we realize that we're going off and somebody tells us that we're doing so, we need to just listen, man. We need to take the low road and just listen to what they're saying, because you got to remember, at the end of the day, these are the words of the Most High. This is not from us. He's speaking through the prophets. So this is the Most High telling you, like, look, man, get better. Do what you're supposed to do, man, because we are in the last days, and we supposed to be out there rapidly on fire, man. bringing out videos, going out on the highways and the byways, giving out the warning left and right, man, left and right, left and right, left and right. Okay. We supposed to be doing this thing, man. So at the end of the day, this is our purpose. This is our goal. All right. That's why I got this thumbnail right here. It says godly correction, man. And we're gonna find out what that is. So let's get into the scriptures first. Let's get 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 10. And it says, for we must all appear before the judgment seat of Hamashiach Yahushai, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he hath done, whether it be good or bad. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, but we are made manifest unto the Most High, and I trust also are made manifest in your consciences. So at the end of the day, all of us have to appear before Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, whether it's for a good judgment or a bad judgment. And we're all doing this work. We're all pushing this word so we can have a good judgment, man. When those chariots show up, we don't want the chariots to look at us and be like, zap him, get rid of him. You know, we want to see the chariots and actually see that bright light hover over us or shine, you know, come over, cover us. And we want to experience going up into the heavens, man. We want to experience that. We want to experience the good judgment, man. But judgment starts at the house of Israel. It starts with the ones that know that they're Israelites. And that's why it's very important for us to take this thing seriously, man, because when Jacob's trouble starts, we're going to be the first ones, man. We're going to be the first ones. We're going to be the first ones tested, man, because everybody else, they not going to have it all, man. They just going to be out here running around thinking about what to do, not knowing what to do, not knowing how to conduct themselves. They don't know, man, because they chose not to listen. And then if it was Israelites that did know about this time, they're going to be bugging out too, because they're going to be like, damn, man, I was a part of this. I did know about this, but I chose not to take it seriously. And that's a very scary thing, man. So when Jacob's trouble begins, our faith had to kick in 144%, nothing less, man. We have to automatically be like, well, it's time to believe in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai to the fullest, man, to the fullest, because we don't want to know the terror of the Lord. We don't want to fall into the hands of the living power. We don't want the Most High to be like, yeah, crush him, man, squash him, feed him to the lions, feed him to martial law, let him be eaten by the people because they haven't had anything to eat in the past 2 weeks. You know, we don't want to experience none of those things, man. 2/3 got to go out by pain, man. So one of the things that we got to do is what? We got to fear the Most High. We got to fear the Most High, man. You saw them people. That's like the apostles was bringing out, you know, the people jumping from the buildings from during 9/11. You know, that's a fearful that, man. No, the Most High put the spirit upon those people to jump out of those buildings, man. They died horribly. Horribly. I can't even imagine that, man. You jumping out of you know how tall these buildings are in Babylon the Great? These buildings are tall, man. 100, 200-story buildings. And people jumping out of the windows, falling to their death, man, because the Most High put the spirit upon them to do that, man. And then other people got caught up within the explosions. We not trying to be like that, man. So we got to fear the Most High, man. We got to fear what he can do to us. That's what Apostle Gabar always says. He was like, man, fear what the Most High can do to you. We fear what the Most High can do to us, man. We don't want to be out here assed out. Let's get Hebrews 10 and 30. This is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 30. And it says, for we know him that hath said, vengeance belongeth unto me. I will recompense, saith the Lord, and again the Lord shall judge his people. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. All right. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. We cannot be taking this truth. No, we got to take this truth seriously all the time, man. Every single day. We are not at our rest until we realize we are on that chariot, man. So from every second on, all the way until we realize we are in the chariot, we got to do what we're supposed to do for the Lord. And even after that, once we realize we're on the chariot, we still going to have to fear the Lord. You know, that ain't going to go nowhere, because you got to remember the law going to be written in our inward parts, man. So when we see Yahweh Shai, you know, and we see the Most High, you know, and everything like that, man, we not finna, we not finna, you know, you know, speak to him any type of way, man. You know, when we see Yahweh Shai, we are not about to speak to him any type of way. The first thing we doing is bowing as soon as he's in our presence, man. That's the first thing we doing. Like I said before, from the movie Mortal Kombat, man. If you remember the movie Mortal Kombat from the 90s, you know, when Raiden walked into the room and they realized who he was, they didn't try to speak to him. The whole room got on the ground, man. That's how we gonna be. When Yahweh Shai is in our presence, man, we getting straight to the ground, man. Call on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai all day. Until he tells us to rise up. Hey, man, that's how we gonna do it, man. We gonna honor and praise our Lord, man. So this is why we need to fear the Most High, man. All right. We don't want to, like I said, man, we don't want to go through those brutal deaths, man. We don't want to go through those horror movie jigsaw deaths, man. We ain't trying to go through that. All right. We trying to make it. So we got to fear the Most High. And that's one of the things that a lot of people just do not have. They don't have the fear of the Lord in them, man. How you not going to fear the power that created everything and everything that you see and live through? It's crazy, man. This is Proverbs 27:5. It says, open rebuke is better than secret love. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. So when you have brothers out here making videos, making videos like, hey, man, change your ways. You've been telling people to praise to Jesus for this long, and and you've been teaching the wrong doctrine for this amount of time or whatever, and they still making videos, telling you to change your ways, telling you to, get right, man. And they doing that out of what? They doing that out of love, man. Open rebuke is better than secret love. Yeah, we're going to make the videos and we hope that you watch it. And we hope not only that you watch it, but we hope that you listen and understand what we're saying. Because the brothers want to see you do better. The brothers want to see you make it. They don't just want to see you die. They know that they understand that if you keep doing what you're doing, hey, they're going to have to see it. They're going to have to realize. They're going to be like, damn, he didn't make it. But at the end of the day, hey, they making these videos so then they can hopefully put you in a position where you won't have to be like that, man. Of course, nothing is destined through us. Everything is destined through Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. But he's using us so then we can get each other correct, man. So when videos come out and it's about you, don't get emotional, man. Don't get to the point where you just like, all right, I'm getting tired of y'all, man. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. And next thing you know, your emotions take you over. Then you start to go into scriptures and start to bring out scriptures so you could just pretty much bring them out against them instead of bringing out scriptures for edification. You're doing it out of anger, man. So you don't want to do that, because as soon as you do that, then that's when the spirit of the Lord is going to depart from you. That's when you're going to start breaking things down wrong. That's when you're going to start looking at everybody that you grew up with as far as the brotherhood is concerned. You're going to start looking at those brothers and be like, man, I can't mess with y'all no more. I'm finna do my own thing. Then the next thing you know, it's a wrap, man. Because it's very rare that the Most High brings back somebody into the righteous spirit. Usually when people go off, it's a wrap, man. It's a wrap. That's why you got to be thankful if the Most High puts His spirit upon you to do this work. You have to be thankful every single day, man. So like I said, if a brother comes against you, he tells you you're doing wrong, hey, this is out of love. This is out of love, man. We trying to get the elect, man. And we hoping that, the ones that's in this truth, we hoping that we all make it. Let's stay in this book. Let's go to Proverbs 15. This is Proverbs 15:9. And it says, the way of the wicked, Salakia, is an abomination unto the Lord, but he loveth him that followeth after righteousness. Correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way, and he that hateth reproof shall die. Read that again. Correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way, and he that hateth reproof shall die, man. Let's look at that word reproof real quick. Let's go to it. Reproof. And it says the act of reproving, censoring, or rebuking. An expression of censor or rebuke. So if you hate that somebody's rebuking you, you hate it when somebody's telling you to do better. The Most High, man, the Most High was like, okay, well, if you hate rebuking, man, you worthy of death. You worthy of death, man, because you don't want to receive the correction. What does it mean to reprove? It means to show yourself again, man. It means to get better. Second time around, man. Reprove. Keep proving yourself. Okay. Prove yourself that you're able to come out of these wicked ways. Prove to yourself that you're able to change your ways. Prove to yourself that you're able to become a better person. All right. A lot of people, man, they just do not want to do that. Jake hates being told what to do. Jake hates being have videos come out against him and like, oh, now they talking about me and everything like that. Jake all instantly just get into that mode where it's be like, all right, well, you want to snap on me, man, I'm finna snap on you back. You know, because Jake just likes to be the top dog. Jake just likes to be the one that everybody listens to, man. He likes to be the trendsetter. It ain't about that, man. Sometimes you just got to take the low road, man. Sometimes you just got to humble yourself down. Hey, put your head down, look at the ground, and just take that spiritual ass whooping. Just take that spiritual ass whooping, man. It don't feel good. Trust me, it don't feel good. But at the end of the day, it's going to go away. You know, they're going to say what they got to say. They're going to do what they have to do or whatever. And then after that, man, as time goes on, and you just be like, okay, well, you right. As time goes on, you showcase yourself. You prove to them that you are changing and everything like that. And next thing you know, those videos are over. Those words are over. Not only are you proving to the brothers that you're doing better, but now you proving to the Lord that you are capable of doing this, man. So take, if the rebuke come out, hey, man, take it seriously. Because like I said, that rebuke is going to lead into the fear of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Because once you take that rebuke, you're going to be like, okay, yeah, these brothers are right. And if I don't do this, if I don't take the rebuke, let's read it again. If I don't take this rebuke seriously, what's going to happen? It says, correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way. This is verse 10 in Proverbs 15. And it says, and he that hateth reproof shall die. So anybody that doesn't want to get better, anybody that doesn't want to have take these rebukes seriously, you, like I said, you worthy of death. You worthy enough to perish. Is it really that serious? I don't think so. I don't think so. You'll rather die other than listen to, the brothers show you the love, man. Because this is the love, man. It's truth. This is the greatest gift on earth. You'll rather die instead of just listen to what they have to say real quick? Come on, man. We supposed to be men. We supposed to be men, man. We supposed to put those emotions to the side. This is Sirach, chapter 1, verse 11. It says, the fear of the Lord is honor and glory and gladness and a crown of rejoicing. The fear of the Lord maketh a merry heart and giveth joy and gladness and a long life. See? A long life. When you fear the Lord, man, you start doing things the right way because you making sure that you are not making the Most High angry. You like, okay, look, no, if I do this, hey, he might not forgive me. Now you got to have that in the back of your mind, man. You got to have that in the back of your mind, man. You got to be like, look, if I go off, he might not forgive me for this. Yeah, he is a merciful power and everything like that, but you don't know what he's going to forgive you for. He might not forgive you, man. He might be like, oh, no, I remember that time. You out of here. So every time you get into a situation where you feel like you messing up, man, you got to have this fear, man, because that fear is going to lead into a long life. He's going to make sure you stay alive. Verse 13, it says, whoso feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last, and he shall find favor in the day of his death. See? And we are in the last days, man. So if we fear the Lord right now, man, we're going to find favor within Jacob's trouble. Because why? Psalms 91. Let's get that real quick, and then we'll go right back. This is Psalms 91. And let's start at 10. It says, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Okay? So the Most High is going to send the angels down during Jacob's trouble to protect you, man. You're going to be in situations where you're going to be like, yep, I ain't going to make it. I'm not about to make it. Look at this situation. There's martial law like literally 10 feet away from me, and there's only one of me. It's like 20 of them, and they all running towards me or whatever. Whatever scenario may be. A situation where you feel like it's just pretty much a done deal. Kind of like in the book of Eli, when Denzel Washington got shot for the first time, right? He pretty much like, oh, it's a wrap. Fell down to the ground or whatever. Next, fast forward, what happened? He still lived. And the Most High is going to perform miracles within this time. So the Most High is going to use the angels to have things happen to us. We're going to be like, oh shit, like, how did we get away from that? And then once you realize you were saved from the situation where you felt like you were getting ready to die, you instantly going to know. You're going to be like, man, that was the Most High. And guess what? That's going to boost your faith up even more, man, because you're going to experience your first miracle. You're going to be like, oh shit, the Most High is on my side. Come on, man. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. We almost out of here. It's going to be very exciting, man. So let's get back to it. So this is why, when you have fear, you will have long life, and he'll lead you with that protection, man. Let's go back. Let's go back to verse, what we got? 13. Yeah. Verse 13, it says, whoso feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last, and he shall find favor in the day of his death. To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. She hath built an everlasting foundation with men, and she shall continue with their seed. To fear the Lord is fullness of wisdom, and filleth men with her fruits. She filleth all their house with things desirable, and the gardens with her increase. The fear of the Lord is a crown of wisdom, making peace and perfect health to flourish, both which are the gifts of the Most High, and it enlarges their rejoicing that love him. And how do we love the Most High? By following his commandments, statutes, and laws. We're supposed to follow his commandments, statutes, and laws to our best ability. And then when Jacob's trouble begins, we're supposed to keep the faith, man, because that's what's going to get you out of here is your faith. All right. So at the end of the day, when you have the fear of the Lord, you get all of these things, man. You have a crown of wisdom. You have peace, perfect health to flourish, the gifts of the Most High, everlasting foundation. All right. You'll have protection within the last days. You get all of these things just for the simple fact that you thought about Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai first. So when these things happen, man, like I said, when you go off and the brothers make videos or whatever, hey, the fear of the Most High should instantly hop upon your spirit, man, because you should instantly just be like, oh shit, the Most High is yelling at me right now, man, through these brothers. He is yelling at me like, motherfucker, what are you doing? And that's how you should be looking at it, man. You should be looking at it like, okay, the Most High is telling me something. That's why I like it when, when apostles and the brothers, bring out videos. They don't have to be about certain individuals. They just bring out videos and then the spirit come out when they be like, look, man, get right, do this, do that, and everything like that, because it puts you in a position where you're just like, okay, I'm listening to them, man. And they're right, because we always can do better. Because you got to remember, man, we in this flesh, so we always in error. So there's always room to improve. Always. Nobody is perfect. Yahweh Shai said it himself. There's no one good but one, and that's the Most High. So there's always room for improvement, man. So as long as we understand that, then that'll make us get to the point where we can move forward correctly. And that's what we need to do. Let's get one last scripture, then we'll close it out. Let's get Hebrews 12:4. This is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 4. And it says, ye have not resisted unto blood, striving against sin. And you have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children, my son. Despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If you endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if you be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. Woo! So if you don't take these rebukes seriously, and you don't receive this chastisement, you are not a son. You are somebody without a father. You are somebody without the Father, Yahweh. You are somebody without the Father and the Son. You are somebody without Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You are left out here for Esau to take care of you. You left out here for Moab, for Ammon, for Canaan, for all these other heathen nations. 2/3 of your own people. They gonna be your father. And guess what, man? They gonna lead you in the wrong direction, man. They gonna lead you in the wrong direction. You gonna be a bastard out here, man. You ain't gonna have nobody to fall to. Nobody to call on to direct your steps, man. So if things happen to the point where the Lord is chastising you, whether it be through brothers making videos against you, or you going through something personal in your life and some of this things are just going wrong, or whatever the case may be, hey man, you don't look at it as if it's the end of the world. You look at it and you be like, okay, I'm going to become better out of this situation. I'm going to get better out of this situation. Okay? Because it says what right here? It says, verse 6, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth. So if you're going through something, the Most High wants you to go through that. He want to see what you're going to do when you get into certain situations. Are you going to back down and be like, man, I'm getting tired of this? Or are you going to be like, you know what? Okay, you right. I'm going to man up and then I'm going to move forward. You're going to man up and move forward, man. Okay? So it is what it is. So if you're going through certain things, like I just said, this is love. All right? But in order for you to, understand this tough love, man, you got to have the fear of the Lord upon you, man. That's the only way you're going to be able to make it out of that situation and better yourself. If you don't humble yourself down, take the low road or whatever, you're going to start to become proud. You're going to start to boast. You're going to start to brag. You already know how the Most High feels about people with that pride, man. He hates a proud look. He hates it. So as soon as you get that spirit upon you, you just keep running with it. Hey, man, we read it earlier, man. You worthy of death, man. And like I said, this ain't the time for that, man, because we are definitely at the end. Things are getting ready to happen. So at the end of the day, hey, man, keep the fear of the Lord upon you. Don't let these small things overtake your emotions so much to the point where you just you're not even thinking about the death that you're getting ready to receive. You're going to let these emotions take you over to the point where you forgot that the Most High is actually getting ready to destroy you for your actions. Weird, man. Weird. Hell no. We not about that. So I just want to bring that out because this is the type of spirit we need within these last days. All right. So I hope this is edifying. So with that, I'm going to say, call Halayim, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Richaa Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Aquath that's listening and learning. And Yahweh Ratazah, I'll be back with another lesson. Keep pushing, Yasharala. Keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom.